Okay. Hit that and then hit that. All right, let's go. Let's go. Finally. All right, I forgot to go ahead and hit the stream things to go through. Unfortunately. All right. Is the music high enough? Maybe just slightly higher. And then we're good. Why is the music so much louder? Okay, that's fine. That's much better. Holy Jesus Christ, my brain just went, what? What is going on? What is going on? I don't understand. Was there something going on? Well, I can confirm that nothing has been going on, and I have only started this about a minute ago, which means I'm about 5 minutes late. But yes, being 5 minutes late doesn't mean that I am actually late. Plus, I think I can finish this in about an hour, I believe. And then I can go eat! That's great, that's amazing. And then I can go back to work. I have a weird work schedule. Mostly my fault, don't get me wrong. I really should make myself a better work schedule because basically I work for about an hour or two in the morning, and then in the afternoon I work for about 6 hours or so. And then at midnight, from somewhere between 1 and 3, I work for about an hour or so. Yeah. This morning, I was up till 3:30 because I started working around 1:50 or so. So it's about an hour and 30 minutes, which is crazy. And also, despite being technically speaking salaried, I keep track of my hours because I don't want to go over completely. Like, I don't mind putting in a couple hours here or there, but if I don't even hit the 40-hour mark, I go, you know what, I can work a little. It's fine, I can work a little. I didn't even hit the 40-hour quota, so we're good. And it's not about even working hours, it's about completing projects because that's how most salaries work. But holy, apparently in the other industries, working in salary is quite different, and it's not quite the same, which is kind of ridiculous. Oh, I do have to remove that because that's gonna destroy me. Okay, there we go. Okay, here's the thing. What's gonna happen right now is hopefully Twitch is fine. I hope the gads Twitch is fine. It's not necessarily gonna be fine, it's just not gonna be necessarily great either. It's gonna be crazy. Oh, and I've made a weird realization is that I can do certain things regarding my point mic. I do have another mic that I did bring with me just to see how it sounds. I might actually just remove any of the EQ on mic 1, but on mic 2, it is fine as is. It sounds a little bassier than I like personally, but it's not that bad as well. All right, where was I? Man, that is a weird skin tone. It's just me. There's not enough yellow in there. Is that why the red is sticking out a lot? That's crazy. That is crazy. All right, anyways. I have to figure that out. I have to put a LUT on this because the reds are just striking to the point of ridiculousness. Don't get me wrong, it's okay. Okay, what is going on? Hello? Raw photos, please, thank you. Is it just loading the raw photos? Is that what it's doing right now? And here's the thing, I think I might have to skip out on Windows, and the problem with skipping out on Windows is I lose a bunch of things. Mainly speaking, there is apparently Photoshop and Lightroom, and that's not good. That is not good. Oh, okay, here we go. Here we go. I'm hoping we're fine. We should be fine. Oh, Yes. We should be fine. There we go. Oh, we're already at 3 gigs for memory, and I have literally just launched it. We're holding 3 gigs hostage. Oh my god, that is crazy. That's crazy. We're gonna do all the full-size images. Let's do it this way. We have a bunch of the full-size images. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, some of these 4s look good. Some of these 3s are not too bad. Some of these 1s are okay. Is everything just 1 star? Yeah, everything else is 0. The 1 stars I could try seeing if it makes sense. Let me open this up and we can show everybody. Boom. Oh, there we go. I don't need to see this. Thank you. There we go. All right, so there's this. Not really that great. Why is it a 4 star? Wasn't this like a 1 star earlier? Hello? Yeah, that's weird. Oh, wait. I missed something. Yo, what is this? What is this? This is... Yo, that is sick, bro. That is just sick. In general, look at that. Look at that. Boom. Let's make him as nice and central as possible. Look at it. Look at it. Whoa. Okay. Dude, I wish I could move more to the left here. Holy, if I was able to move all to the left. Damn. All right. You know what? Let's peek in through. We want it to be obvious that these are people. We want it to be obvious that these are people, but we don't necessarily need everybody in there. Boom. All right. That's it. I don't even need to do any editing at this point. Like, look at that. Do I just do everything? What is this? It looks edited in. Oh, he's so great compared to this one. Oh my god. It's so bad. It's so bad. Oh my god. Alright, so for example, this one. I don't know about this one. Did I do this properly? No, I did not do this properly. Did I even get the proper sections for this? Boom. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Like, yeah, there you go. You know what? Let's just go from the top here. Okay, so yes, we got 1, 2, 3. Oof, that's very yellow. That is terribly yellow. Where did it go? There we go. That's a little normal. Earlier that was like crazy yellow. Okay. Okay, there we go. 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 Bro looks photoshopped in. Did I even do that? I don't think I did, but that's fine. Oh my god. This guy looks like correct. These guys look a touch yellow. Touch yellow. We'll decrease the temp a little bit. Ooh. Yeah, no, I see why. Because we have a blue background, so they look very much yellow. Okay. Whoa. I think we're losing battery. Damn. This keyword just wanted to keep on going. Holy, it was like skip it all. All right, I'm gonna attach the keyboard manually at this point. There we go. Now it should not do that ever. Oh, setting up a device. Okay, cool. Great. Connected to the Neo Ergo. Oh, it's the most recent beatboxing tournament. Yeah, this is the 7 to Smoke from the West Coast Groove. And yeah, we did a bunch of pictures. Apparently, look at this thing. Look at this thing. apparently my keyboard decided to freak out earlier. But yeah, no, this is this is me trying to get a specific type of shot, and I just wanted both competitors in it. But I got this like weird cutout, yeah, this weird cutout thing, and I was like, oh, it looks like a movie poster of some sort. Like I don't know. Not all of them are crazy shots. These are just the ones that made sense during that time. So we got that right. Yeah. So like for example, this one, it looks like stalker vibes. Like look at that. Look at how weird that is. Like you got the full body shot, the guy in front, you got that cocky smile over there going, you want to beat me up? I got this. Yeah, no, he's about to do. This shirt is way too fun for that face. Like right now at this moment in time, this shirt does not match that face. Okay, but yes. Meanwhile, in the background, there's a thing. It's giving Klee waifu. Yeah. Meanwhile, in the background, there's just this rock paper scissors going on. Oh my god. But yes, that was actually for some other things. Yeah, like this guy looks straight out photoshopped in. There you go, same guy from earlier, except he was going through. Right now, I'm just trying to get the shots to make sure that I've gone through everything. Like for example, this one's still a touch too yellow. So we're gonna decrease the temp by just a touch. There you go. Now he's roughly the right color from what I remember him as. And this one is just yellow, straight up. This is just yellow. What was I staring at, bro? What was I staring at? Where? There. I think it's just the background here. This is way too blue now. This right-hand side. Because the problem is, or my personal problem is, the background is just this big, glowing blue screen. And then the left-hand side is like a 4,000 Kelvin or something. Or 3,500, and I'm sitting there going, okay, this is fine. Destroy me. All right, that's fine. That's fine. All right, still too yellow. I think my eyes were just getting tired across the day. That's what I think. I think this is my tired eyes were starting to go, yeah, that's no longer yellow. That's no longer. Oh, Jesus Christ. I might not even use this photo. This is bad. This is just bad. What do I do? This is bad. Look at the weird highlights. No, I don't know. I might not use this one, but who knows? Who knows? I might just give it anyways to the client. Look at that. Look at how he just pops from the background for seemingly no reason. There we go. A slight color correction. Ah, way too much. Way too much. Pull it back. Pull it back. Give me back a little bit of yellow. Boom. All right, that's a little bit better. That's a little bit better. I just need to get rid of this blue tinge for the most part. But yeah, no, they're starting to pop a little too much. I think my brain was just going nuts here. Yeah, that's crazy. Why does his... Oh, it's because behind him there's a thing. I did contrast there. Oh, is my settings just really bad on this one? Is my settings really bad? What do I do? Why is he so freaking bright, bro? Why is he so bright? All right, we'll do that. We'll grab him. Exposure. Okay, drop his exposure to 0. There, that looks better. What the heck? All right, drop his highlights because he was too highlighty. Why shadows, whites? Yeah, no, he very much looks like he's grainy. Is he just grainy? Oh, he's just grainy. No, god damn it. No, he's just grainy. That sucks. That sucks, dude. He's just grainy. I think in comparison to the actual graphics, he just looks a little grainy. I guess that's not a thing I can use. Alright. Oh, right. Alright. Uh-oh. I have just made a realization of things. Boom. Okay. Encoding overloaded. Right. Right. I'm not using the toppest of the end of things. I really thought personally that something like a 3080 Ti would be able to run this entire stream no problem. I am completely and utterly incorrect. Not only am I almost maxing out my GPU, but a bunch of things are using it, right? So I'm sitting here going, oh, yep, that's not great. That is not good. All right, I'm just stuttering, apparently. Going by the looks of things. God damn it. God damn it. Going by the looks of things. Let me see here. Am I stuttering in audio as well? Oh. Also, I'm gonna make sure that I can actually hear myself. Question mark. Hello? Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing. I swear to God if I'm muted the entire time. God damn. God damn, it doesn't say I'm muted, but I cannot hear a singular thing. There it is. So we're going through there. We have that. We have the audio going through the interface. I have this. This is just... It says we're going. It says we are going. What is happening? What is happening? Unmute? Here? No. No, this is the right one. This is the right one. Is it 3? Ah, it's 3, not 1. I'm just an idiot. I'm just an idiot. Okay, there we go. Alright, so we're here. Again, this one looks like he's popping out a little too much compared to the screen. Yeah, no, for some reason he's popping. Like, see, that one looks normal. And this one looks like he's just popping out way too much. A little too much here. Like, it's not that he's popping out way too much. The moment I do this weird AI encoding thing, I'm gonna be so screwed. Oh man. Oh man. Can I settings? Oh, quality. Let's go. 160p. There we go. Guaranteed to be just fine. I'm so screwed. Oh no. All right. The encoding has been overloaded. Consider turning on video settings or user fasting encoding preset. I really should. I really should go a little faster. All right. A little faster. And also the temp is now way too high. There we go. Yeah, there we go. He's good. We got the blue to match up a little bit. It doesn't look too bad, honestly. And he doesn't pop out too much. Going by this here. Yeah, that's fine. All right, let's see if we have too much of a difference between that. We did reduce the exposure, that's fine. But did we up the exposure for this one? There. That actually, that makes a big difference. Let's destroy the exposure gap here. Boom. Now he feels like he's actually part of the frame. Oh, okay. I overdid it. That's it. I simply overdid it. It's not great, but I overdid it. All right. Now we're going to go for the rest of it. Just make sure that everything is fine. Boom. Okay. See, like we got these types of shots. I think this is fine. It's just he's very yellow. Yes, he's very yellow. Let's just drop that a little bit. A little less yellow. There we go. We're a little less yellow. That's around the correct color, roughly. Very yellow, crazy yellow. There. Roughly around here. I think roughly around here is fine. Ugh. Jesus. There. Maybe a little more. Yeah, it doesn't look too blue. More. There we go. A little bit more on left-hand side. Yeah, because I can't just go full not blue. Yeah, so that's fine. That's okay. Just a little bit more. Okay. That's good. So we got blue-orange little highlight looking thing here. That's crazy. Boom. Guy looks a little too orange. Boom. There you go. A little more. Yeah, there we go. That makes so much more sense. I think they have too much headroom. Not gonna lie. I feel like they have a little much headroom. Wait, are these different photos? Oh, what? Oh my god, this looks so practically identical. What the hell? Is this identical? I don't think that's identical. Oh, that's a DNG. Okay. Alright. Okay. Ooh. This is the one where you... I don't know about that one. Right. Okay, this one's fine. Did I crop this correctly? Yeah, it is cropped correctly. Around here's fine. Boom. That's a little better. That's a little better. That's a little too close. Not gonna lie. There we go. Now we got the head in the proper position, and there is a little bit of a gap on the feet. Yeah, got a little bit of headroom. A little bit of that. We're probably fine in general, as you can see. Boom. Boom. He is... Okay, this one's yellow. I'm going to remove this completely. There you go. This left hand. Yeah, this one just looks funky goofy. I'm gonna remove the funky goofy one. Alright. And then now, where were we? Yeah, this is fine. That one, oh, he's actually happy. There we go. Some nice happy people here. Alright, let's fix this up a little bit. Let's go. Oh, the grain's not crazy. Right there. Before the grain starts popping too much. I'm gonna get some contrast in. Let's drop some of that highlights. Not by too much. Increase those shadows. Actually, keep the highlights up. Decrease some of those shadows. Let's go by 20. Because I don't want to go higher than 25 at any given moment. Because when I go higher than 25, it just starts to look really bad. Especially for this specific camera that I'm using at this moment. And that is the ZV-E10. So it's like, not great. I think I go -5 here. I think +5. I think +5. There we go. I think a +5 makes sense for that. Temperature of the color. Again, we don't want to lose all of the color in there. Boom. Increase the vibrance a touch. And slightly the saturation. Yeah, the saturation a bit much. Okay, so maybe not the saturation. Saturation maybe 5 max. And some of the vibrance. Not too bad. And then we are going to get a proper look there. Somewhere over here makes more sense. Boom. It's a little grainy, but you know, I can't win all of it. I can't win all of it. Okay, same with this one. This one's a thing. Right around here. Boom. Boom. Alright, now we are gonna up the exposure. And we're gonna drop those highlights. I find that I always expose one stop down for some reason. Oh, contrast, jeez. I don't know why I do that, but I tend to do that in terms of being able to do so. It's kind of ridiculous. Highlights. Drop these highlights. We're gonna go 25, which is my personal max. And then the shadows we're gonna drop. We want more shadows in there. Again, this time's 15. I'm probably gonna have to mask that out. Though it's no. Alright, we're not gonna mess with that. That's fine. Color of the face. We're going to get rid of some of that. Okay, here's the weird part. There's a magenta tinge up here at the front, but there is a green tinge at the back. But that's because the green tinge is from something else in the scene, which means actually, you know what? I just realized. Why don't I just do this? Oh, I think that makes sense. After that makes sense. Vibrance. Yeah, he has a magenta tinge right there, as you can see. If I go up the vibrance scale. So I'm just gonna go plus 10. Call it a day. Yeah, no need for saturation. We are going to then mask him in general, or mask his head. Yes, let's go person 1. We'll just go facial and skin. Facial skin, yep. Yeah, so skin, create. Got that facial skin. We are going to up the shadows off of it. Right? Up the shadows a little bit. Yeah, up the shadows. Increase some of that contrast a little. Increase the highlights a touch. Perceive brightness. Alright. Create new mask. And then I'm going to create a mask objects. I'll just do the rest of the body over here. Oh, Jesus Christ. That just went crazy. I think AI is overloading my Gapoo. My Gapoo is dying slowly but surely. Alright. We got the Gapoo. But I also want this as the section of the thing. Please, thank you. Right, there we go. The entire thing, thank you. Alright, we're gonna increase the contrast a little bit. 15 I think is good. 15, that way it still matches there. And we're gonna drop the highlights a touch. Oh, too much. 25, which is my personal max again. Boom, personal max. And then we can increase the shadows just a touch. Oh, increase the shadows because we want it to be darker. Minus 10. I think minus 10 still looks natural. His face is over there. And I think we're good. I think this is good. Alright, we are nearing the end here. We got this. We got the winner going through. We cut him off. I think what we're going to do is we're going to reduce this guy into, yeah, so person 2. Entire person, great. And we're going to reduce his exposure a little bit. There we go. We don't want him to be too much in the spotlight. And reduce his highlights a little. Boom. Reduce his highlights a little. Let's see. Is this just a full frame? It's not the full frame. Let's cut off that guy at the left-hand side a little bit. Because looking at it, I don't think he matters that much. Same with him. Let's cut that guy off. Boom. Right there. Okay, I think this is a better photo now. I think this is a better photo. He's the winner. That's good. I think I need to tilt it a little bit more. There. I think that's better. Right? No. Too much. There we go. That makes more sense. That's a decent photo. He's not highlighted as much. This guy is the highlight for this particular scene. This guy's blurry, so you know he's not important. And then that's just him. There we go. Boom! I don't even know how I got the jumping shots when these guys are like out of goddamn focus or something. But that guy's going through it and he's fine. Boom, this is the winner one. Okay, with the winner one, I am going to actually increase the exposure of everything quite a bit. And then contrast increase. Again, just 15 here. Highlights, let's drop the highlight a touch. Shadows, we're gonna make better shadows. Yes, 20. I think in 20. Ads start in a bit. Okay, we're gonna do ads in a bit here. And I'm gonna drink some of these. Let me just go through this real quick. Temp, as usual. Boom, let's get these guys proper face. All right, that's about right. Anyways, we're gonna increase the vibrance by about 10, as per usual. 10, I said 10. All right, anyways, let's start the ads. I'll be back in about a minute and 30. I'm gonna drink this thing, and I'll be back in, what's it called? Doing some photos. All right, ads are over and we are back. Let's go. All right, boom. Oh, right, I haven't done this one. Okay, that's awesome. We have the general photo that we have here. We're gonna make him stand out a little bit, put him a little bit in the background. I don't like that it analyzes content instantaneously. I just want to be able to do things the way I want to. Sure, we'll do a person 1 and we'll do the entire person. We're going to reduce, increase his contrast by a touch. Let's go with 10. We're going to exposure just a little bit. Boom, because we want the other guy to stand out, so we're going to increase that guy's exposure in a little bit. Whatnot. Let's see, on the left-hand side. Oh, let's just reduce his highlights quite a bit, eh? Reduce his highlights, the shadows. Increase the shadows, but by just a touch. Okay, and that should be good. I already color corrected it in general, so we should be fine. Create new mask. We're gonna do person 2 as well. All right, so person 2, create the entire person. I don't have to do anything else. Go increase that guy's exposure just a touch. Boom, just a touch. Increase his contrast by about 10 or so. We're gonna increase his highlights actually a little bit. No, just by 5, I suppose. Increments of 5 is nice, so it's 1, 5, or 3, which is what I personally like. Shadows, let's decrease the shadows a touch. Boom, decrease shadows a touch. We're fine. We're gonna be fine. Lines, a little bit. 5. We're gonna say 5. Well, 4 is fine. 4 is actually fine. All right, and that looks good. All right, still looks natural. One thing I will create is a new object. All right, and we are gonna take this shirt and that pant. Detecting that object, boom, that shirt and that pant. And we are going to drop its highlights quite a bit. Boom. There we go. We're gonna drop the highlights quite a bit. Actually, we don't want to drop the highlights that much. We're gonna drop the exposure by a minuscule amount as well. Oh, no, plus. Minus a little. There you go. Now it's a little less distracting. He's a forefront of the frame. I can just go through here and hope we're good. There. I think we're fine. As much as I want to do this, I don't necessarily want to cut his foot off either. Because his foot is like right there. Yeah, because he's jumping. And he's about to go down. Yeah, because his hair is floofing up, I think. Okay. Alright, and then we can just push this through real quick. As you can see, this is the thing. We are going to increase the exposure of this quite a bit. We are going to increase the contrast. Let's increase the exposure a little bit more. Increase the contrast by about 10. I think it seems fine. The highlights, we do want them to... Actually, the highlights are just fine. Shadows, we're gonna... No, I don't want to lift up the shadows either. White said, there we go. Okay, I think this is fine. I think his face needs an uplift. And I do need to temp balance that side of the face too. And boom. Right about there. That looks fine. That looks normal. We are then going to take this. We're gonna go number 2, and we're just gonna go with the face. Person 2. Not entire person. We just want the facial skin. We are going to create that. And then we're gonna increase the exposure on that a little bit. Right? Increase the exposure. No, I want to decrease the contrast. I want to decrease... No, I want to lift the shadows. Lift the shadow a little bit. Not too much. There we go. That matches this side of the face now. And then we're good. You're good. Alright, I think this is it. And then I need to this guy... I think this guy's fine. Like, he's literally properly exposed. That's gonna be fine. That's a good vibe. This is another vibe. I wish I was a step back and aiming downwards. Like, look at this. Like, look how much headroom I have. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Alright. So we got this. It is blurry. Oh, we got it. We got... Oh, we go. Boom, there we go. Oh, exposure. Yeah, we're gonna expose them just a touch more. We have a touch more exposure. Yeah, because it, maybe a little more. Alright, increase their contrast only to the 10th. Because anywhere higher than 10th is quite difficult, so it's not great. What else? Shadows. We could lift the shadows. Like, look at that. You can actually see people in the background. But no. We are just going to lift the shadows just enough that you know that there's people in the background. We have the whites. Nope. Okay. Actually, lower. Slightly. There. Boom. No. Too much. There, that makes sense. Temp is good. There's no real tint. There is blue tint, but we're going to increase the vibrance a little bit there. 15, boom. All right, and then we're good, I think, for the most part. I think we don't really need to do much here, because that looks good. I like this first expression better. The second one, not so much. So I'm gonna take that one out. Nope. I meant this one out. I'm just an idiot. Alright. Boom. Okay, this is set fine. This is fine. Did I do this correctly? Yes, I did. Alright, now I just need to increase the exposure a touch, increase the contrast a little. As usual, highlights, drop them a little bit so that they're a little better exposed. About there, that's fine. Shadows, let's keep it low. Let's keep it low. We don't really need the background detail. 15. There we go. Roughly. That's good. And I think we're pretty much done other than the temp focus. There we go. A little too much though. We want to know. There we go. That's good. And there. That's literally it. Same with this one. We are good. Is this even correct, bruh? Oh, it is. I'm not used to it. Okay. Increase the exposure a touch. There we go. Increase the contrast. The thing is, getting it poppy is terribly difficult. Highlights, a slight drop. Slight drop in the highlights. And then we're going to decrease the shadows there. That's what we're going to do. We're just going to decrease the shadows, 20. So we're going to decrease the shadows. As you can see, a bunch of people are in there in the background. This guy pops a lot more. Maybe a little much. So we're going to decrease the shadows only by 15. There we go. And then he pops a lot more. And then now we just fix his temp a little bit and we're good. Boom. Fix the temp and he's fine. Add a little bit of vibrance and you're good. Oh. Because it's just the slight changes that you do that makes a big difference. Is he wearing loops? He's wearing loops. Damn. That's crazy. Okay, we don't want this one. It's way too blurry. I think I starred that just in case. Oh yeah, let's go. That's a decent shot. Okay, so we're gonna go all the way over here, bro. And then we're gonna put you right there. Boom. This is gonna be a shot right there. There we go. We did change it a little bit and we were fine. Yeah, I think didn't I take that guy out of the frame? Yeah, we're gonna do temp has been moved down. I think a touch more. Yeah, we're fine. With a touch more, we're fine. We are fine. Oh, that's not good. Not good. No, I'll take that guy. I'll take that out. Not good. Okay, and then this one's better. This one's so much better. Right around there. I believe makes more sense. Actually, yeah, makes more sense. Around here. Put the fifths. Boom. Alright, that looks fine. And if I go here, I'm pretty sure I have already... Oh, I have done nothing to this. This is crazy. Objects. I like how they pop without me really having to do anything. It's crazy. We're gonna take this guy. Boom. Okay. Now one phone in this section. We're gonna take this little thing. Yeah. And we're just gonna decrease the highlights on all of them. That's all we're gonna do. We're just gonna decrease all of the highlights. Shkaboom. Alright, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna increase its contrast and then decrease its exposure until it looks natural. There we go. And then decrease the highlights. As you can see, it looks a little bit better. Now we're gonna take this guy and make him pop a little bit more. So we're gonna create a new mask and we're gonna take person 1. Boom, the entire person. Yes, thank you. Take the entire person and we are going to slightly increase his exposure. Very slightly increase his exposure and then increase his contrast. We're going to say that he is a little bit on the blue side, but that's the entire image. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's about right. Now we go back here into the AI generation stuff. Yada yada yada. Blah blah blah. Highlights is fine. Shadows. Let's pop his shadows out a little less. We don't want him to stick out a little more, so we don't have everything out of focus. That's good. All right, I think we're good. I think we don't have to really do much because he's already there. I do want to increase his vibrance though. Saturation. There we go. Did we do vibrance as well? We did a little bit of vibrance. 10. Oh, 10 vibrance is always nice. Oh. Yo, there we go. This is a decent shot. That's a decent shot. Is that a decent shot? That is a decent shot. Right there. Boom, right there. I think that's good. Alright, so if I drop the highlights of everything. Boom. I think that's it. We should drop all the highlights, call it a day. Just drop all the highlights, call it a day. Let's get this a little bit as well. Maybe we'll crop in a touch more. We'll crop in a touch more because we don't really want that in the frame, do we? Boom. Boom. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're still good. I still think we're good. Right around there. I think that's good. Boom. Right around there. Looks good. Looks good. Mic a little distracting. I lied. There we go. We cut off the mic a little bit more. Boom. Items in the background. Alright, so what I can do, I can take the shadows and decrease them. Oh no, that's not good. I see why now. I think all I'm going to do is do this. And take that guy. Alright, and then invert that entire thing. Invert selection. And then just decrease the exposure a touch. And drop the highlights even further. And I think that's it, actually. And increase the shadows. Oh, no, that's a... Boom. And that's fine. And then that's fine. I think that's fine. So that's why he looks gray in everything else. I'm just dropping the shadows. And then we're going to increase the vibrance. Boom. And then decrease the temp. To around there. I think that's good. Boom. Decent photo, we're good. I'm gonna just do this and go in and put him on a decent section of the fifths. Right there. Boom. Makes sense. At the knee. Boom. Alright. Exposure. No. Highlights. Yes. Very slight. Very slight. Come on. Alright. Alright. Not only that, I think he's tilted a bit, ain't he? Tilted a bit, ain't he? I think there it's good. Boom. I think it looks much better now. Alright. Exposure is fine. Don't want to increase the exposure. You want to decrease the shadows a little bit. Highlights a little bit. Whites, that's good. Temp, slightly more. That way. There we go. That way it should be fine. And then we increase the vibrance again by 10 and bring back some of that liveliness. We did this previously. This is funny. That's fine. That's fine. He is a little too dark. Increase the exposure until he is roughly where we want him to be. Alright. I'm gonna take the highlights and drop it. Go with 30 on this one. The shadows we can increase. Just a touch. There we go. And then now we're gonna go grab that guy. And that one. Yep. And then flip him around. That's what we're gonna do. Great, please. Boom. Invert. person selection. Cool. Let me just drop the highlights on everything, please. Thank you. On most things, like a decent amount of the highlights. But it's getting a little weird in that section, eh? If I do that, because if I drop the highlights completely, yep, it's burning. Right there. I think right there. So we're gonna go 35. So a little lower. The whites, oh, way too much, way too much. Again. Boom. I think this is fine. Ish. Fine-ish. There. Boom. Boom. Alright, there we go. There we go. That's a photo. There we go. Alright, this guy is way too yellow. Way too blue. Way too yellow. Slightly on the better side. There we go. Holy, I am going through it, I swear. Around 10. Okay, there we go. I think this is great. In terms of how this is cropped, let's go roughly over there. Roughly over there. No, I do want that pose. I could just do something like this and call it a day. Boom. It's a little too top heavy there. So boom. Okay. There. I think that's good. I think that's good. Boom. I do wish we had a little more color in them. There we go. A little more color. We got saturation remembrance. That's good. Tint's not really a problem. We do want a little bit of exposure, but increase the contrast. And then we're good. I think this is decent. And then we keep going. I think we're almost there. We are almost there, guys. We are almost there. Right in there. Exposure again. The bare minimum exposure smaller. Yeah, I think that's good. Increase the contrast. Yeah, because with this, what I do notice that if I increase the contrast too much, it goes crazy. So I'm going to color it correctly here. Yeah, there. And then here, add the vibrance back in, and then the saturation as well. There. Boom. Then we got relatively natural skin colors. I'm going to probably remove that a little bit. You know what? No, let's just use this. Nope. Take out just that section. Just thank you. Boom, that's better. Much better. That's it. That's all we gotta do. Alright, and then highlights, just slightly lower. No, too much. Too much. Shadows. There we go. We'll increase the shadows about 20, I think, here. Makes sense. Get the background to bleed a little bit. And then I think we're good. I don't think we need to do anything else. Here. Boom. Another photo. It looks pretty decent. Pretty decent. Alright. Maybe we want a little less of that laptop in the shot if we can help it. If we can help it. There we go. A little less of that. There we go. Boom. Alright, exposure. Slightly higher. Slightly higher. We're gonna increase the contrast as well. We're gonna go with a 15 on this one. Decrease the highlights a touch. Shadows decrease as well. Okay, something happened. I just got a message of some sort. Oh, it's 11 o'clock. Jesus Christ. Uh-oh. We are almost there, guys. We're almost there. We're almost done. We're almost done. We're almost done. Oh no. Almost done. Alright, so we got that. We are going to correct the temperature. There we go. There. Increase the vibrance. And increase the saturation. There we go. We are good. We are good. And then that's it. That's it. We can do this. We can take all of... I don't need the people. Objects, please. Thank you. Select object, please. Oh, there we go. That item and that item. Thank you. And then decrease the highlights to oblivion. And then bring it back. There we go. Keep it in the dark. We're going to keep that there. And we're good. All right. Boom. Next, please. All right, we have that. I think we're good. I think this is good. I think we did that. This one, we have a bunch of these photos already, so we're gonna undo that. Where'd it go? Where'd the rest of it go? All right, so we got this. We got that. He's a little blown up, but that's fine. Next. Uh-huh. Damn, that's actually a cool pose. Let us fix that a little bit. Let's go right into that pose. Right into that pose. Right there. Then move this up higher. There we go. Go through here. Up the exposure. Good, just good enough. Increase the contrast. And then decrease the highlights a touch. And then decrease the shadows. Decrease the shadows a little. I think 12, 10. Alright, that looks good. Alright, in terms of temp, just a slight change. Vibrance, increase that. And saturation as well. Oh, it's way too much. There we go. Okay, I think this is a kind of a dope shot. Not entirely. That's actually pretty cool. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I mean, that looks fine. Why is my white balance like off for certain shots? There we go. Yep. I think if I go crazy styles and just be a weirdo and just drop the shadows by a crap ton, we probably want to do it a little bit different on this one. Boom, come on. We know there's people. Grab the person. Yes, thank you. Oh my god, not just body skin. That's entire person. Thank you. Great. And then we're gonna increase his exposure just a little bit. Increases contrast. And then reduces highlight. Oh, we don't want to reduce his highlight. We want to increase his shadows. There we go. And I think we're good. I think we're fine here. Oh, no. Let's keep on going through this section. That's fine. That's fine. This one, I do think we can use a bit of a crop. Quite a bit of a crop. Boom. I think that's good. And then we got this here. We're gonna go with that. There. We're gonna go use object. And then we're gonna take that object. And whatever that is. And then we're gonna decrease the highlight on it. Boom. There we go. It is dark. We are going to use that. Oh wait, this to create mask. We're gonna do person 1. We're gonna hit. Oh, why does it do that? Why does it do that? I just need the person. Just give me the options. All right. Slightly. There we go. And then increase the contrast to match. We're gonna decrease the temp slightly. There we go. Highlights is fine. We're gonna increase the shadows a touch. Too much. There we go. All right, and then we're good. And then we're good. This one here. That's fine. Right now, I do need to crop him a little bit, though. So we're gonna take that, and we're gonna crop it that way. Boom. Oh, Jesus. This is the general crop. There we go. Ad starts in a bit here. We're gonna run the ads. I'm gonna keep going just because it is a little bit of a pain to do. So we'll be back. All right. Coding overloaded. Holy, I'm doing this really fast. Go through here. Exposure a little bit higher. Boom. Contrast increase. We're going to decrease the highlights a touch. And the shadows only 30. There you go. Okay, I think this works as is. Decrease the temp a little bit more. We're good. Again, we have that as a thing. All right. I believe we got that shot here. Boom. I think this is good. Holy. The highlight must go down a touch. Exposure, though. We're fine. Contrast. A little bit. Shadows increase a little. No, not overall shadows. I do need him to go a bit higher. So I'm just going to use this one here. Grab that, please. Grab the person. Alright. Person 1. Create before it does a thing. Boom. Alright, so we got the exposure. We're going to drop his highlights a little bit. Because he's the highlight. Oh, that's crazy. And then increase his exposure a touch. Boom. All right, that's good. That's good. Right now we are going to add a create new mask. Objects. We're going to mask out things like this. Boom. Oh no, that is not exactly the entire object, I guess. That's part of the object. That's another part of the object. And this is another part of the object. Thank you. All right, and then we can drop its highlight so it doesn't stand out from in the background. All right, cool. Same with this object, I guess. That very specific object. Yeah, there we go. That object's gone. Well, not gone, but it is not quite there anymore. Same with some of these wires. Boom. Same with some of those wires. Boom. Well, some of those wires are gone. Same with this guy over here. Boom. It's also gone. And we are good. And then we are going to create a new mask. Oh, wait. We're not going to create a new mask. I think that's good. I think he needs to, instead of just being brighter, I'm going to decrease his brightness a little bit. And then I'm going to invert the mask. Duplicate and invert. And after duplicating and inverting it, all I have to do is decrease the shadows in the background. And now he's going to be much brighter. Woo! Yeah, there we go. Ta-da! He is much brighter. It's great. It's amazing. All right. We keep going. This is fine. Oh, Jesus Christ. Can we just do this? All right. Again. Boom. I think this is fine. Yeah, this is one of them. I think I already did this one. No. This one as well. We'll figure that out. No. I think we're starting to get to the point where we're just getting the bad ones. Yeah, we're just getting the bad ones at this point. Yeah. Yeah, nope. We don't want it. Yeah, I think until this section. The threes. I think that, and then go here, shift until there, and then that all we can now export. All right. I could do this, and then I can then export all of them. Okay. 100% size. Okay, edited photo, sensor size, a 2x3. Select that folder. Boom. And then it's just gonna run through all of it in Lightroom, and then we're gonna be fine. We are going to be fine. Exporting all of